Watch and burn.
Hey everybody. So tonight I want to discuss Aphex Twins Computer-Controlled Acoustic Instruments Part 2, I think the EP is called. Now this was the 9th EP I think Aphex had released, and this was apparently supposed to be some sort of companion piece to his 2001 or 2002 swan song of sorts, the double album that was known as Drux. Now apparently, like I said, this was some sort of companion piece to that. I don't feel that at all. I've never liked this EP. It's ironic because this entire EP is supposed to be played by MIDI robots, like programmable grand pianos and shit like that. And that's exactly what RDJ did on this. So, a human wrote the music, but I just feel like the music feels too MIDI-like. Like it's as if the music wasn't just played by a robot, it was written by a robot. Because this lacks the flexibility, this lacks the sense of fun, that sort of being awashed in sort of the Aphex Twins take on acid is missing from here. Everything that made Drux stand out for me. I know a lot of people took issue with that record too because a lot of people felt that it collapsed under its own weight. But I thought Drux was awesome. A 2-disc release from Aphex Twin is going to be an amazing thing no matter what. And especially considering that would, more or less, that would be his last piece of work for like 12 years. I thought Drux was awesome. I just don't understand how this is a companion piece to that because it just doesn't fit. It's like, this seems to lack heart in the same way that Cyro lacked heart. Or it has the exact same lack of heart that Cyro had. I felt that Cyro was it was technically brilliant. That it was a programming marvel. But I just felt like it had no fire. Cyro just kind of came and went. And that's exactly how I feel about this. And so I was like, maybe Aphex's best days were behind him, and that's okay, because that man has done a lot, and it's perfectly fine that, you don't have to keep sort of doing something new. Like, he's done plenty. And so I was like, whatever. And then, though, he would, of course, go on to release Cheetah, and then he would go on to release Collapse EP, and now he's got the Black Box. So Aphex hasn't budged at all. It's just none of the songs on here are that catchy. I'm always looking for sort of that patented Aphex Twin charm. Like, I want the string play, and I want the skittering, jazzy, incredibly smart drum programming, and I want it to all seem sort of like it was just tossed all into the same melting pot, and it's like the same mad genius is stirring that motherfucker. But this just feels too walled off and such a limited sort of ability to, like, this record just won't break free of itself. It's too busy being caught up in, like, making music for the sake of math, I guess, is the best way for me to sum this up. I don't like this EP. I like the artwork, I like the setup, I like the design. I couldn't agree less with how this is apparently a companion piece for Drux. I liked how he had that performance with the giant grand piano playing this as it was swinging back and forth. I thought that was cool. But what I don't think is cool are any of the songs on here. They're just sort of, and they're gone. So I'm going to stop talking about this. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for, a little over 4 minutes while I discussed Aphex Twin's 9th EP, and I believe it's the 9th one at least, and that is Computer-Controlled Acoustic Instruments Part 2. Like always, if you like this review or you like this record, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But most importantly, do not forget that the world is actually a better place because you are in it. I'm going to go. Have a good night.